Okay, hey everybody, first video. My mom and I recently watched 2 animes. It's our first time watching some different animes. Different from what I used to watch in my childhood. I used to watch Sonic X and Pokemon. I still like that stuff, but I mean, like, this is new stuff, new territory, new ground. We watched Fooly Cooly and Master of Martial Arts. Now, I know y'all are going crazy. You're like, I can't believe you guys really watched that. And I'm like, I want to prove that we watched it now by discussing what we liked about the series, what it was like, what we liked, what we didn't like, what happened. Okay, Mom, what'd you think about Fooly Cooly?
Fooly Cooly, I mostly watched to see what my daughter watched. It's a brown acid trip. Personally, myself, I thought it was short, a musical score and a plot.
I liked the music, and the plot is weird. You may want to speak up just a little bit. I hope that they can hear your voice enough. They can't ever hear Dusty's voice. It's just too mellow. Just speak up a little bit. About this much. This should do.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
We laughed.
Like I said, yeah, I mean, there were a few laughable moments, but it was just, it had the unique quality of being both disturbing and completely forgettable.
Forgettable?
Yes.
It's only because they weren't nobody was helping because they were all calling him his brother's name instead of his name, and I don't know. I mean, like, they were calling him Takun, his actual name is Naota, and I don't know. But, like, I thought it was really fun. I mean, a lot of people, it's the most popular 6-episode anime out there because it's a acid trip. It's really, really fun. But I don't know. You said to me that you might have liked it better on a different occasion, but I guess you just weren't in the mood for an acid trip.
I guess not, but it's probably a generational thing.
I suppose. I don't know. Any anime fan should watch Fooly Cooly. At least once. I've watched it 7 or 8 times in my life.
But I didn't like it at all.
I see.
Not even slightly.
That sucks.
I felt no affection for the main character.
I liked him.
The girl at the lake, what was that? Wandering
I know she was
around, calling the boys somebody else's name. Suddenly, things start. He gets hit by a motorcycle. Things start coming out of his head. That was disturbing. Turns out he was an interdimensional portal. I'm not sure really what the purpose of that was.
I don't know.
I would say that this, if it appeals to anybody at all, it's going to be preteens.
Well,
I wouldn't recommend it.
Aw, that sucks.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, I know you liked it.
Well, I wasn't really in the mood for it that night either, but I was like, I don't know. It sounds like fun. It's 6 episodes. We can get through this in one night. And
let's discuss.
Okay, next one, Master of Martial Arts. Let's talk about what we thought was funny about it, what we liked. Start. Speak a little louder.
It has a lot of fan service in it.
It has nudity.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm just going to do a monologue in front of the mirror completely naked.
It was great. It's like she's standing there, she's talking to herself. She's got this towel on her head, and she's freaking naked. Her boobs are just right there.
So basically, these girls beat the pants off of each other, literally.
Well, actually, well, kind of.
But I mean,
not their underwear though. That would have been too pornographic.
You do develop. You know, they develop the main character, and she's likable.
She is.
And she got a bad hand that dealt a pretty bad hand in it. But so yeah, you develop sympathy for the main character. It has a bizarre and disturbing ending.
It did.
Yeah, I don't want to give any of that away in case anybody, but worth watching.
Yeah, it was definitely worth watching. It was, I mean, you go into it, most fan service animes, they're lighthearted. They're lighthearted. You go into it expecting it to be like one of those just girly cat fight things where they have like pillow fights and grope each other like lesbians or something. You expect them to be all lame and just girly, but it's not. It's actually a really surprisingly good plot.
It's a bit dark.
It is.
But I'm going to lay it out like I see it. I think that this is disturbing content that children especially should not be feeding on.
Yeah, it's not for kids.
Not really, no.
Especially that ending. It was like nobody expected that. That was like, holy crap. I mean, like, if anyone saw School Days, you guys know why it ended like that. That ending made sense. But when you watch this anime, you don't expect it to end that way. But I don't know. I mean, it's sort of. This is my second time. I think it was only my second time watching Master of Martial Arts. And this is the second time I've seen the ending. And after watching the ending the second time, I was like, you know what? Since I'm seeing this English dub the first time. No, maybe first time. Then, well, I think it made a little bit more sense to me. And I finally understood a little bit more what happened. But we did have a lot of reasons to laugh. I mean, they get punched in the face or barely like tapped on the shoulder, and the area gets like exploded. Just their clothes explode. They get kicked in the crotch, and their pants explode for some reason in the back. It's hilarious.
I think that a lot of people would probably like that. It makes me personally sad because I think it's psychologically damaging. Well,
there is absolutely nothing wrong with the human form.
I'm not talking about that.
If you mean like the ending, then yeah, that was bad. But like, it's for like 16, 17 plus and stuff. It's an R-rated movie.
And I'll say that it's psychologically damaging.
I'm sure that most people have seen worse.
Engaging, but the types of things that kids have to feed on now, they're dark and damaging. That's my piece.
Well, most of my stuff isn't dark. When you end up seeing so many lighthearted things, something dark every now and then is actually, refreshing in a way. Because everything is often too rainbowy and happy, and sometimes you just want to see everybody die. I can't lie. I mean, it doesn't just have to do with anger or anything,
I would like to have seen a better resolve.
Yeah.
A more satisfactory resolve. I like to see the bad guys taken down. I like to see victims rescued, etc.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else to say about it, or do you think that we wrapped it up? If you have anything else to say, then...
I think that's a wrap.
Alright, everybody. We will do more of these videos. We're probably going to watch either Kashimashi, or Simoon, or Please Teacher, or something else.
Well, I hope it helps in your selections.
Yeah, we hope that it helps in your selections. And like and comment on the video on what you think that we should watch next.